Welcome to the road to 1 million US dollars. Let's get right into the Bitcoin chart for today, starting on the 1 day time frame for Bitcoin. Because as you can see right now, Bitcoin is still massively pumping to the upside. So let's dive right into the analysis here, starting on the lower time frames. As you can see on this 4-hour time frame, we have now definitely confirmed this breakout to the upside here. So as I said in yesterday's video, we got this confirmed candle close above, as well as a big spike in volume, which is 2 out of the 3 signals that you look for when confirming a breakout. So now that the breakout is definitely confirmed, let's take a look at the important support and resistance levels for Bitcoin on this lower time frame here. So recently we broke above this 57k level, which is the 0.382 Fibonacci level, and basically exactly what I talked about in yesterday's video played out. We first grabbed this liquidity at about 58k, then came back down below the 57k level, so we kind of chopped around here for a little bit, and now we are breaking out above that 57k level, or at least that is what I am assuming will happen here, considering that we only have an hour left on this candle. So to me, it would be quite surprising if we now close this 4-hour candle below 57k once again. Although in the case that you do see that happen, then definitely see that as a warning signal that likely we are going lower for the Bitcoin price, because this would be a big retracement in such a short amount of time. The next big level of support to the downside at that point, yes, we have a little bit of short-term support to the downside at 56.5k roughly, but more likely we are going down lower once again, for example, to this 0.236 Fibonacci level sitting at 53.9k. Although assuming that we actually get this candle close above here, well, at that point we can basically say, so long as we don't break back below this 0.382 Fibonacci level, then likely we are going to this 0.5 level sitting at 59.5k, which is the next significant level of resistance. Although yes, we should also be paying attention to some of these recent highs here in the Bitcoin price, because it is this big even price level at about 58k that you should pay attention to as a potential level of resistance here as well. As you can see, we already kind of wicked up here, and now we are at basically that same level here. So you should be paying attention to a potential kind of break in the price action here in the short term. But in the case that we confidently break above 58k here, then likely we are heading up to 59.5k once again. Now, one last thing for these Fibonacci levels on the daily time frame, we got this candle close basically right on top of 57k. And then now today, it would be really nice if we can get this confirmed candle close above 57,000 US dollars. So that is something to look out for on the 1 day time frame for today as well. Next up, moving to the bigger support and resistance levels for Bitcoin. Of course, recently we bounced from this big level of support sitting from 53k all the way down to 50,000 US dollars for the Bitcoin price. After that, we saw this move to the upside, breaking this downtrend, and now we are trading inside this white pocket here for Bitcoin. And this is basically an unmarked area for now, because we haven't seen a clear rejection from this ever since breaking down below it. So therefore, I cannot really mark this as a level of resistance yet. And for now, we are just seeing some choppy sideways price action, with potentially Bitcoin breaking out above that 58k level. And as I said previously as well, if we do end up breaking out above 58k, then likely 59.5k is coming very shortly after that, in my personal opinion. And the next big level of resistance here for Bitcoin is this big level from 60,000 all the way up to 62.4k. So as soon as we start reaching into this kind of area here for Bitcoin above 59.5k, then you should really be paying attention to the price action here to make sure that we are not seeing a big rejection back down here for Bitcoin, because do keep in mind that we still have this CME gap to the downside, which is sitting as low as about 53,000 US dollars for the Bitcoin price. Now, if you want to know more about the CME gap, I don't want to fully explain it once again, because I did this literally in yesterday's video. So if you are interested to know more about the CME gap, then go check out this video from 22 hours ago. It's called Bitcoin Bears Are Getting Wrecked, which they are, but I will get to that in just a second. So if you want to know more about the CME gap, then go check out this video. Either way, let's move on to the Bitcoin liquidation heat maps for today. First of all, on the 1 week time frame, and here you can see even more liquidity being swept here to the upside. So this is Bitcoin bears that were late to shorting this recent downtrend for Bitcoin, and they are already getting liquidated here. So Bitcoin right here took out over $400 million worth of people that were shorting the Bitcoin price, that just lost their money on their trade. And I know I said this yesterday, but when we were at these lows here, I was saying, guys, it is just a little bit early to be flipping extremely bearish here. At the very least, I want to wait to see actual confirmation that we are breaking down below this 50K level, roughly speaking, and then we can start talking about much lower price action for Bitcoin. But so long as that doesn't happen, then yeah, nothing too much is going on. Bitcoin is just in this consolidation pattern that it has been in for months, and everyone was calling me a perma bull at the time. But now what do we see? We see hundreds of millions of dollars worth of liquidity of Bitcoin bears getting absolutely wrecked here in the last couple of days. So it really goes to show that it is good to keep your composure even in moments where there's extreme fear here in the markets and everyone is saying the bull market is over. But for me, I just want to stick to this descending channel because this has been my base case for months at this point. And the base case, in the case that you are new here to the channel, is basically that so long as Bitcoin keeps trading inside this range here, that at some point we are going to break out of the upside of this descending channel and take out all of this massive liquidity here, sitting at around 70,000 US dollars at the very least. Now, in the case that we actually get that confirmed close below on, for example, the weekly time frame, and we lose this as a level of support, then we can start talking about lower price action for Bitcoin once again. But for now, I am just sticking to the base case and assuming that so long as we hold this, we are eventually coming to grab this liquidity here. Either way, this has been today's market update. Thank you very much for watching once again. Don't forget to come check out the Road to 1 Million Discord community. You can join it with this second link in the video description here. And besides that, I have also created a free trading course where I teach you all the basics of technical analysis. And this is also completely free. So if you click on this link, you go to this webpage right here, rt1m.com. And here you can just get access to the full trading course completely for free, regardless whether you check out the free trading course or the community or you don't. Thank you for watching once again, and I will see you tomorrow in the next one.